What's happening, guys? It's Jamie. Just wanted to drop a quick video. I'm out visiting a place in New Zealand that I've just bought some land in, and Ren and I are looking to build here in a couple of years' time. I'm originally from New Zealand, but been living in Australia for nearly 20 years actually now, which is kind of crazy, but it's nice to be back. Bought in a little township that is very close to some amazing eateries, amazing wineries, all that type of good stuff that you need. And it's been a great trip, and so we're just kind of getting a feel for the area, see if we actually like it. So far it's amazing. People are just incredible. I've forgotten how sort of down to earth and friendly a lot of Kiwis are, which is really cool. But the thing I wanted to chat to you guys about today is it's a bit of a funny one, but when you stop thinking about yourself in terms of a marketing perspective and what you want to achieve and how you can get what you want, there's a kind of paradox at play, because the reality is that if you can focus your attention on what other people want and you dive deeply into not just the surface level, I want to hold a few $100,000 in my hand. I don't mean that. I mean, what's the deeper meaning for them to obtain that? What does that mean for them? And I'm talking, like, obviously that's money as a reference point, but it could be anything. It could be health, could be better relationships, could be wealth preservation, could be wealth management, could be wealth growth. Maybe just a couple of extra $100 to help you through the week or month or whatever it is, right? And if you start thinking in those terms as opposed to what you want, it comes back to that old cliche, and forgive me, I don't know who actually said this, but one of the people, ouch, arms tired, is if you want to make $1 million, help a million people out. Whatever it is. It's something like that, isn't it? Now I'm going to be embarrassed by not remembering it properly. Yeah, if you want to make $1 million, help 1 million people get what they want, effectively. And I used to think it was a bit cliche, but I found it to be so true. And the more I've shifted my focus from what I want, the more that good stuff has manifested. Now, like I say, the paradox in all this is that you also need to put constraints around that. It was a time in my business when I was happy jumping on 10 sales calls a day. And I got to a point where I was burnt out, couldn't really handle the idea of doing that anymore, dealing with people not showing up and not respecting my time, crossing boundaries, all that type of stuff. And so I decided to quit that, get rid of them altogether. And so now I close high ticket through Google Docs, a couple of DMs back and forth. I nurture a lot with this type of content. And that was the constraint that I put around that. But I'm still, as part of my coaching, as part of the workshops that I develop, the masterclasses, anything I develop, my newsletter, all that stuff is designed to help someone else out. And that's it, Through content, I'm helping people out. There's people that watch this, and sometimes I don't think there's much value in it at all. But there'll be an insight that I'll drop, and they'll go, yep, that's exactly what I needed to hear. It's like you're talking to me directly. And then I get that feedback from people sometimes. I'm like, that's pretty damn cool. I'm actually helping folks. And that's with my free content, my course material, helping people out, helping them get what they want. But like I say, putting my own constraints around that. How do I want to operate my life? Like I say, I'm in New Zealand at the moment, here for another week or so, hanging out with family, seeing the land that I just bought. This isn't it, by the way, it's just me just walking around. Check this out. Hang around, big pond. And the constraints I put around that is I don't want to hop on coaching calls. I don't want to hop on sales calls. I don't want to do any of that stuff anymore. I've evolved. And so I need to figure out ways that I can help people get what they want. Alfalfa. Get what they want without it detrimentally impacting what I want. So that's the paradox. Now, if you can figure that out, you have a very, very successful business. And that is my little thought for today. All right, guys, that's it. Hope you have a good one. Cheers.